How's that?
That's good.
Okay, so the mic check, 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's see. View channel. Videos. Live. 42 seconds ago. Starting 42 seconds ago.
No, we're on already.
Well, yeah, but we're not actually starting. We're giving it a couple of minutes. Okay, I gotta wait, like, whatever. Oh, it's only 10 seconds. I don't know how it does this. Just gonna wait for people to jump on. What time is it? 6:54. It just never works. I never understand it, why it doesn't just. It just doesn't, like, it just doesn't, I don't understand. Like, I never will under, somebody, like, professionally is gonna have to get a hold of me and tell me how to do this. Because it just doesn't, it doesn't ever work right. Like, right now I know it's filming, but I can't get into it. Like, I can't get into it and, like, you know. See, like when I'm trying to go into it. So right now there's 3 people watching us, but there's no way for me to know what they're saying or doing or what's going on. It just doesn't work right. I don't understand. Whatever. So we're on, guys. Welcome to Bewitching N Bazaar. I'm not going to get the chat up. This is so complicated. Like, trying to do a live stream is so extremely complicated. Like, I don't understand why they make it so complicated. But, I don't know. If anybody out there knows how to maybe get a hold of me, that I can do, like, that knows how to actually do these things, like with this live streaming stuff. Because every time we do this, it's basically a crapshoot. You know, we just hope that it works. And half the time it doesn't work. Like right now I can't get a live stream on my phone, so I don't know what.
Try and turn it sideways. Maybe it's just where you're hitting it.
No.
No, wait. Okay. Because I can see it. Hello, Jazz Hell Dragon.
See, like, but I can't get it on the actual website.
Okay, well, let me see. I'll try and fix this for you. Can't promise anything.
Well, I mean, I guess I can talk to them through your phone, but it's not going to come across as Bewitching N Bazaar. It's going to come across as you.
Kind of need that. I don't know why.
I know. It's like so bugged. It's probably not bugged. It's user error. I'm positive it's user error. But there's no, I don't know if you guys know this, but like, now all of a sudden it works.
You want to turn it down though, so you know.
It's like, I don't understand that. Like, it just all of a sudden starts working from time. What did you do to make it?
I just clicked out and clicked back on.
And it went on. Okay, well, there you have it. It works.
Hello, everyone.
Lydia, how's it going, Lydia? Jazz Hell Dragon.
As you can see, we've worked out all the kinks, so not.
But we did starting earlier, just so we could work out the kinks.
Yeah.
So this officially starts at 7 o'clock, and we have 2 minutes, and the kinks are worked out, so we're good to go. So the only thing is that these mics we're probably gonna want to hold them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can some people hear me?
I hope so. Can everybody hear Pink okay?
I will need my hands today, so. Oh, wait a minute. When it turns about 7:01, I'll tell everybody what we're doing today.
Doing. All right, I guess we can get started.
Yeah,
What the heck?
I mean, this is, we're not
Yeah.
discussing here.
That's better. Jazz Hell Dragon says that's better. Leah says yes. Jamie says, hey, I hear y'all. Okay, we're good.
Perfect.
Okay. Very cool.
How's
So what
everyone
do
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you showing us today, Tabby?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a crossroads spell, so an unblocking, clearing of crossroads. So yeah, should be fun.
Okay. Very cool. So all right, so we're gonna get started with that. So first, I am going to attempt to roll our intro, and I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but I'm gonna attempt it, and let's see what happens here. Well,
No?
here we go.
I don't know.
Maybe not. All right, maybe this is gonna work. Okay, so I'm not going to roll the intro because it's not working like nothing else does when we do these live streams.
We should make them dance as an intro. You want to get up and dance?
No, absolutely not. Let me try this. Here we go. Ready, guys? Let's try it. Okay, so they're saying I have an echo. Let me do this. Did my echo go away, guys? The intro works. Good.
Way cool. All right, so
All right. So, and there's also like a 10-second delay, so I don't know. Hopefully my echo went away. Let me know in the comments, guys, if my echo went away. I think it should have at this point. Oh, it did. Okay, excellent. Okay, cool. So go ahead.
all right, so this isn't a very long spell at all. Doing this for somebody who wants to clear any blockages for good luck. So that's what we are going to do today.
Awesome. All right. So how is everybody Samhain? Also, I know that that just passed us by.
Oh yeah.
And that's awesome. I ended up getting stitches in my foot for Samhain. It was wonderful because Tabby has a super elaborate book of shadows that's like 10 inches thick, and she has all these glass jars and bells and whistles that hang off of it. And one of her jars fell down and broke on the stairs, and I didn't know it. So I stepped on this broken jar on my foot and sliced my foot open, and spent my Samhain afternoon at the what do you call it? The urgent care center getting stitches. It was awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, who broke glass on the steps and didn't do anything with it? And it was me, because I have this little, and I didn't even know. I thought it was honestly like a thick plastic, I didn't even know it was glass. I had this jar of Genius Loki on my book, and apparently it fell off as I was coming down the stairs. And then he came down the stairs, and it was like a horror movie, like literally, right? And it was right before trick-or-treating started, right? So we had the candy out, and then my daughter and her boyfriend were over, and he's bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
And so we like put a towel on it, we wrapped it up with duct tape, and we were like, we gotta go. So I took my daughter and her boyfriend to his house, so they weren't just stuck here because we didn't know how long we were gonna be. And I was like, did we lock the door? But then I realized, like, wouldn't it be like a real horror scene if they saw, like, you should have seen the blood that came out of this guy.
I'll be
So
honest,
bad.
I was not even worried when I was at the hospital at the urgent care. The only thing on my mind was that we dropped off my daughter and her boyfriend at his house alone. And I just was like, we gotta get back to the, we gotta get back there and get her. That kills me.
There were
Oh, God,
people
I'm not ready
around.
for this. I'm not ready to let my daughter go to another man. It's hard. It's really hard. Anyway, so,
Yeah. So let's get started. This isn't going to be a long one at all. At least I don't think so. But yeah, should be fun.
this helps.
I have Witch's Brew. I don't know if you know this. It's literally called that. I don't know if you guys have Aroma Joe's near you, but it's like just popping up everywhere in my area. And it's like a really nice alternative to Dunks. And they have this one called Witch's Brew, which is like, it's a cross between coffee and hot cocoa, I think, or hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, it's not hot chocolate. It's chocolate milk.
Yeah,
So,
chocolate.
yeah. So it's really good.
Yeah. So that's your creamer is basically chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So Jamie Pelly says, "How are you now?" I said, "I'm doing good." Actually, I'm making a dramatic thing out of it. It was only 3 stitches. It was just really deep. As a matter of fact, they said if it wasn't as deep as it was, they wouldn't have given me any stitches. But it was kind of deep, so they gave me 3 stitches. No big deal. It's like I'm gonna get them out like Monday. So I go to Florida this weekend. I'm actually headed to Florida this weekend, which is kind of exciting. Not too thrilled about flying, but it is what it is. Yep, going to Florida, visit some friends. Go back to the old. What do they call it? The old haunt, or the old whatever they call. What do they call that? Like when you go back to the old.
Yeah, I guess it's the old haunt.
I don't know. Anyway, so so we got to get back there and hang out with everybody and say hi, and then I'm flying back in Monday. So in the meantime. Oh, so I was, well, that's actually not a good thing here. Well, actually, most of you are Witch in the Working fans anyway, are there so the Witch in the Working, I was going to have a video out this Sunday, guys. It's not happening. It's going to happen next weekend, just so you know. So, anyway,
Yeah.
I guess we get started with the spell, I guess?
Yeah. Yep. So first, let me do this. I take some refining water. I don't know if it says that, refining water. And there we go.
Jamie says he just flew to California. His flight was great. Awesome. Unfortunately, this is my first flight where I have to do a layover. I'm not happy about that. All right, so you've cleansed your hands.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till my hands dry a lot too, because most of the spell is done on a piece of paper. So.
Oh, did you bring that paper with you? The one I gave you? Oh,
It's
okay.
right here.
Oh, you cut a circle out of it.
Yep,
How fancy.
that's what I needed.
Sorry I got my hand in front of my face, guys. I'm trying to hold this mic up to my face.
Okay, so we're going to get the camera on the spell, and we're going to go
Let's
from
switch
there.
it. Boom. All right, there we go.
So I got some incense.
Oh, Jamie's a girl. Sorry, Jamie. And this is just a normal incense you use for the other spells? This
Yeah,
is like
it's
your
just a
typical
clearing,
clearing
yeah.
incense? Cool.
Tools too.
So Tabby's a big fan of doing sound clearings as well, which I think is really neat. If I ever do have a coven again and do start working ritual again, I'm gonna actually do that as well. I really like the bell clearing.
So right now I'm just gonna write out my petition.
And this is where, like she said, she's writing. You can't see it, so that's on purpose, by the way. This is a spell for somebody, so it's a very personal thing. So I'm sure they don't want
Yeah.
you seeing the world, seeing what she's doing. So she's writing that out in private. Oh, thank you, Lydia. I have the website expired. Dang it. You know why?
Why?
Because remember my bank card? I had to get a new one. I didn't change it over.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
I
you,
didn't even
Lydia.
know that.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
fix that tonight. How did that happen?
Dang it. No wonder we haven't been getting any sales lately.
No, it's fine.
I actually had a big onslaught of tarot card readings because I made a tarot card commercial. And I had like an onslaught of people wanting their tarot read. And that is turned out amazing. Like my tarot readings, I'm impressing myself. And everybody's super happy with them. So, man, yeah, I like totally like. Oh, Jamie, okay. I know. I'm such an idiot. So Jamie is the one I did the tarot card reading for. I just didn't recognize her icon, her thing there, her picture thing.
Ah.
Very cool. Yeah, it was awesome, right, Jamie?
Okay. All right. So now we're going to do this one.
That's the blood of two lovers. The blood of two lovers. You remember it took us like 4 weeks to fill that bottle? No, I'm kidding.
It does have our DNA in it, but it's not our real blood.
So now they're asking, what do you mean DNA? Exactly, what are you talking about? So you wrote out the petition, which is on the other side of our BOS here. And I think now she's going to take the blood of two lovers and she's going to smear it on there. She's actually dabbing it, like almost like a fingerprint type deal.
Okay.
All right. And here is the paper, but it's upside down so that it's private still. Because again, when we do these spells for people, if they want to keep them private, then we have to keep them private.
Right.
So. Lydia said, drop off your blood.
What was that?
Drop off your blood. Drop off your blood.
Where?
Where, Lydia? Oh, I think she meant drop of your blood. A drop. Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. I'm an idiot. Sorry, Lydia. She said drop of your blood, not drop off your blood.
Oh, I see.
DNA. Exactly. Is that what you did? Did you put a drop of our blood in there? Didn't we do that actually?
Yeah. Yeah. But
I remember that.
we did that for something else. This has other DNA in it.
Oh, it does.
Yes, it's very
Okay.
clean.
Because I remember the day you pricked my finger.
It's a clean DNA.
Yeah, because I remember the day you pricked my finger and I wasn't happy about it. I was like sleeping, dead asleep, and she's like, "Psh, no, I'm kidding, that didn't happen." Okay, Okay, she's doing the snap. She does that. That's part of the way she does spells. Is this like a sigil that you're drawing?
Yeah, I'm drawing a specific kind of, it's a specific kind of road opening.
Okay. All right, and this is a sigil she's kind of drawing, and you'll notice she snaps her fingers around it. I'm not sure what that's for, but that's her magic. That's the way she does things. And I know her magic is very powerful, so I never question stuff like that.
Honestly, it's good for unlocking. Some
Okay.
people, if you can't snap, some people can't snap. It's okay to clap. I prefer the snap.
Go girl.
I know.
Sorry about that. So obviously, I imagine this sigil is representing part of the spell for I keep on wanting to say crossroads, for opening roads.
Yeah.
Okay. How very cool.
Okay, and I have.
Lydia says keyboard is bugging me. Not sure what she means by that. If there are mistakes, sorry. Jamie says she thinks the sigil is really cool.
Oh, thank you.
I do
Made it
too. Low
myself.
key. Wait, as my daughter says, low key, I think it's really cool too. That's like the new slang nowadays. You got to say low key, which means like actually. To me, I guess it means like actually. Yeah, it just means you're like low key. Oh, that was unexpected. So you put a type of crystal in there. I wished I would get more into crystals. You know, like I think I might like just give it a sophomore, like whatever. I'm going to kind of stay a little bit quiet here, guys, because she's concentrating on doing some energy here.
Yeah, so this right here is something I found on one of my walks. It's actually like a milky quartz, but I found it and it's been such a good stone for me.
One of the perks of living in New Hampshire is when we go on our forest walks, there's always a lot of stones like this that are very easily found. It's pretty interesting.
Okay. Mi expedi mi omnibus modus.
Wow. What does that mean?
I forgot.
It's a Latin thing.
Oh yeah, it's Latin for help me by all means. So
Help
helping
me
me
by
with
all
these
means. Gotcha.
crossroads.
Lydia says her keyboard for her laptop is faulty. That's okay. So now I see like you're rubbing a candle between your hands and charging it. Now you're lighting it. Oh.
Mi expedi mi omnibus modus. Mi expedi, mi omnius modus. Mi expedi, mi omnius modus. Mi expedi, mi omnibus 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 modus.
Wow. All right.
That's it.
That's the spell.
That's the spell.
All right. Very
That's
cool.
all she wrote.
You know what? I like it though. I like
Yeah.
it. So yeah, so the person we did this for, this is going to open roads for them. Very cool. Very cool. So let me ask you a question. Is this a spell we're going to start offering as part of our Bewitching N Bazaar, spells, or is this something that was just a? So this was a custom spell,
Well, yes. Well, I did this spell. It's in my book.
right? So this is a
Yeah.
custom spell. This isn't one of the ones that's like offered on our Bewitching N Bazaar site,
Yeah.
like where it's specific. This is like where. I mean, because obviously sometimes, we can't cover everything everybody's going to want to do. Everything is so individualistic. Everything is like so like with people, it's like so, it can be very tailored to a person.
Right.
So that's where the custom spells come in. So if you ever go to our website, once we pay for it again and decide to turn it back on, considering I forgot to change the credit card, it's gonna you'll see at the very bottom there's custom spells for when people want something that's customized. We can throw it in there, work it in there. Yeah, so very cool. How
Yeah.
awesome. All right. Well, does anybody have any questions or concerns or anything they wanted to hit up real quick? Because I guess that's it, so that we're going to
That's
probably end up logging off in a minute. I'm just going to watch the chat here. I know we have like a 10-second delay. I'm going to watch the chat here, and I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody unless somebody has a question or something they want to talk about, like a quickie. I still got to eat dinner. Nothing interferes with my goddamn dinner, goddamn it. So I don't want any lengthy questions or, tell me your life story type shit. I'm a growing boy, for God's sakes. For God's sakes.
He doesn't need to grow anymore.
Are you trying to say I'm fat?
I'm trying to say that you're 6 foot.
You're trying to say I'm hefty. I get it.
I'm trying to say that as 5'2" people don't want to hear about how 6'4" people want to grow.
6'4". Okay, so I really am 6'4". I can't deny that one. Bon appetit, Lydia says. All right, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to call it an evening. We're going to call it an evening. Okay, so anyway.
Okay.
All right. No, you're bold. No, you are bold. I'm bold.
I guess I should tell you
Lydia, that's Lydia's.
what I'm going to do
That's
with
Lydia.
this.
Sorry, that's Lydia's translation of no. You're not fat. You're bold.
So I should say what I'm going to do with this actually before we go. So I keep this for about a month. I like to do from like full moon to full moon, and then I'm going to burn it.
Oh, you're gonna burn it.
I'm going to burn it.
Dude, there is nothing better in witchcraft than burning shit. Okay, so I'm all for it. It's like
Yep.
Lydia says, I'm not fat, I'm bold. Jamie, it was awesome talking to you again. Thank you for plugging my my tarot readings again. And thank you for putting a thing on there too, like putting a thing on for my tarot readings and whatnot. Lydia, as always, love you to death. We'll see you next time. And there's 7 other people on here, but I don't know who they are. Well, I know that one of them was. It seems like Jamie and Lydia were the only. So Jazz Helldragon said something in the very beginning. Jazz, if you're still on, love you, brother, sister. I don't know what.
Jazz is probably a female.
Okay, Jazz. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like my brain. So I got to tell you guys, like my brain is 100% wrapped around witchcraft and Wicca and like stuff like that in the occult. Like anything outside of that, I just like am a stupid person. I'm just like, so. All right. Like letters in Word. Lydia says like letters in Word. letters. And then Jamie says, sure. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you in a bit. I love you guys. I love you guys and gals. And we'll see you next episode.